So let's continue. Alright, so currently when we throw an exception, we are going to execute this block of code whenever there is an exception. That means something went wrong. Okay, but we can also be specific in deciding how we want to handle different types of error. Okay, so for example, in this case, okay, we know that this is what we call a zero division error. So if I put zero division error here, then when this exception is thrown, I will execute this block. Alright, so let me run this again. So this, let me change it back to 0. So this is a zero division error, so I execute this block. Okay, now how about other errors? Alright, so for example, if now I say except, alright, now okay, so before putting the except, let's create another error. So instead of a divided by b, let me put t divided by b. Alright, so t is not defined, correct? So it will throw an error. Okay, now let's see the error. So the error is name error. Okay, so of course, if I want to capture this error now, okay, so now you can see that this name error does not trigger the exception because this exception is only for zero division. Okay, if I do not want to be specific, I can just say except. So that means no matter what error, I will always throw this except. Okay, but the moment I am specific, okay, then I am only going to execute this statement if it is zero division error. Okay, now in this case, this is a name error. Okay, so you can say except name error. So if a name error occurs, then I say invalid identifier. Okay, so you can see now for different types of errors, I'm able to trigger different exceptions. Okay, or execute different blocks of code. Okay, again as before, if there is no error, then it's fine. Okay, if there's no error, then I execute the code and I continue. But the moment there is an exception, I will be able to throw. Okay, now of course you may think, do I need to consider all the different errors and put a lot of exceptions? If you want to be able to handle specific type of exceptions, then you do it. If not, if you think that I just want to be aware that something has gone wrong, then you don't need to specify any name. Then you can just put it as except. So in this case, you can just say that if there is an error, whatever is the error, okay, if it's zero division error, okay, so let me show you again. If it's zero division error, then this particular block is executed. But if it's any other type of error, okay, then I will just say invalid, okay, or I can just put another statement here, say general error. Okay, so if it's zero division error, then I tell the user specifically that this is the error. But any other type of error, I'll just say general error. Okay, so again, it all depends on what is your intention. Do you want to just be informed that there is an error, alright, and then you look into the code, or you want to be very specific on the type of error? Okay, so if you want to be very specific, then you need to provide different exceptions for different types of errors. Okay, so let's discuss more in the next video. Thank you. Bye.